Hi, welcome to Anora's Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you how I make my oven baked spiced peanut snack, popularly known as Kulikuli in Nigeria. To make this snack, you will need groundnut, hot water, ginger powder, some salt and sugar, and dried chili flakes. To start with, I'll be grinding my peeled groundnuts in a dry mill blender. I prefer unsalted groundnuts for this recipe as I'll be adding salt later on. However, you can use the salted one. Just be careful to skip the salt later on in the video because you definitely do not want a salty kulikuli. I usually will grind in the mill in batches and then transfer to my food processor, which is bigger and therefore can take a larger quantity of my grinded peanuts. I use the S-shaped blade of my food processor to further blend and kind of knead the grinded peanuts. After a while, I begin to add the hot water bit by bit. To be safe, I'll advise that you use about 2 tablespoons first because you don't want to end up with a watery paste. You can add a bit more later on if necessary. I keep blending until I begin to see oil on the surface of the mix. This can take about 10 or more minutes. I'll open the lid occasionally to scrape the mix off the sides of the food processor. Trust me, this is a lot easier than pounding the paste or kneading manually to extract the oil. At this point, I use a cloth sieve to try to squeeze out the oil from the paste, after which I'll return the groundnut paste back into the food processor. I'll add some sugar already mixed with a pinch of salt, ginger powder, and chili flakes and blend again to mix it all together. Note: I usually will mix the salt and sugar together before adding it to the mix. I do this because the taste I try to achieve is the one where the salt balances out the sugar. Once I'm sure that all my added ingredients are well incorporated into the groundnut paste, I'll scoop the paste out of the food processor and mold into desired shapes. After molding, I'll put it into my combi oven Put the setting at 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 10 minutes, after which I'll flip and let the other side bake for another 10 minutes. How long your kulikuli will need to stay in the oven to get that dried and crunchy feel is generally dependent on how thick the molded paste is. The fatter the mold is, the lesser the time required to bake. The rounded mold takes a bit longer to bake. The sweet part about this method is that the kulikuli comes out very dry and crunchy and without excess oil. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.